The sloppy car, the hair, the plastic coming out of the trunk, and the fact that he's trying to make excuses. This is an irresponsible person. This is a person that doesn't know.
Yeah, the cop came in a little hot off the bat with the 6 months, idiot. Like, you're wasting my time right now. And if you watch the rest of the video, he followed.
Throughout this video, he proves how stupid he is. He can't remember anything. He doesn't have any responsibility. Takes no responsibility for any of his actions. And he's stupid. He's not a 160 IQ. He's like a 70. Maybe. Plus the alcohol dementia didn't help.
For I don't know how many miles. He was also speeding and driving like an idiot, so what are you going to do?
It should be very apparent to any driver at this point, especially a 60-year-old who has driven his whole life. You've been pulled over. You kind of get to know the vibe of the officer. This is what I would call, in a nice way, a no-nonsense cop right here.
This John has no sense of awareness about himself, people around him, or anything. He has no regard for anything or anyone. He's just a drug addict, drunk, who just wants to worry about getting high every day. That's all. Let's get to the reality of it.
Not here for the conversation. This guy is doing his job. He don't want to hear excuses. And John, the king of excuses, God forbid he takes responsibility and goes, yeah, I screwed up, officer. I apologize, or whatever. But no, I just moved here. Like, he's got to make an excuse.
I can tell you right now, this cop was over this stop before he even got to the driver's window. He was over it already. He was over this shit.
Well, he's probably used to seeing something like that 6 months overdue and going, okay, there's already paraphernalia in the car. This guy's high on something. He's just getting himself.
Look at the back seat of his car. It's packed full of shit. His glove box is packed full of shit. His trunk has junk falling out of it. This guy's a disaster area.
Are they rewarding?
Like, all right, let's fucking go. Let's just get amped up and let's go hit this guy up.
Melendez, eh? My guess is it was a call with the wife. He's like, I gotta go. I'll see you at home. And now the fuse has been lit. Next guy that walks in, you're fucked. You're fucked.
So 6 months ago, any reason why we didn't renew it?
Oh, I just got here. I was in California. I drove from.
I was in a block of ice, and they thawed me out.
Carbonite.
Why did you kill that person? Well, I went to.
He just got here. The cop's going to bust him for that lie, too.
The movies.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It has no. Well, I just got here. Well, and 6 months in California.
What? You might as well go. Why is your registration expired? My shoes are loose.
Might as well say that. That's about as equally important to the actual question I just asked you, idiot. Yeah. Now, why are you 6 months unexpired? Oh, I just got here. I don't know what to tell you. I'm very sorry.
I just moved here. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Exactly.
Mike, visually, you're walking up and you see this guy. What's your first thought?
I want to quit. There's been a few times. I've said to John before we do a video on the channel, he'll preview the video for me, and it's some cop like being an idiot or doing something really, really bad, and I'm like, I just don't want to do this job anymore. And that's how I felt the minute he came around the corner past that B pillar and saw John's stupid face, and he's like, oh, for fuck's sake. All right, here we go. And then the royal we was my favorite. That's the most asshole cop language of all time. Oh, how come we have not dealt with the registration? Why are we an idiot? Yeah. I feel his pain. And this is, by the way, this is why when a cop walks into a situation, he seems like an asshole right off the bat. He's gone.
Independent lab tests have proven that Husky liners with our ProGuard are over 70% more durable than the leading brand. And the
Sure about that? We're 100%?
Yeah, his registration's in the trunk.
How does one's registration end up in the trunk?
No.
Like, at some point, you'd have to put it in the trunk. If you have it in your hand, it goes in the glove compartment.
Right. Last time I checked, it was behind the spare tire.
He doesn't know what he's doing from day to day. Remember, he lost his license. Next day, he lost his credit cards or debit cards. And he had to renew his insurance, so he went to AAA. This guy's a genius. And somebody turned off his water. Turns out they turned off his electricity and his water wouldn't work. Dummy.
My glove box. Let me check the trunk instead.
I have a theory.
Okay. Okay.
When he was driving cross country, he stopped at Vegas Beer Can Bottled Sales Jerry.
Right.
He left important documents in a trash bag along with other mementos at Jerry's. Jerry had to mail that stuff out to him. Admiral Lazy here picks up the box that he mailed it to him in, takes the box, puts it right in the trunk, doesn't pull the registration out, just throws the whole box, goes, my registration's in there. If I get pulled over, I'll just cut open a cardboard box and start digging for it.
Let me grab this box cutter, officer.
Yeah, that's my theory. You know.
Could I use your gun to shoot this box open?
It's detective work. You follow the no money to the lazy, and it works every time.
Yeah, biggest beer sales, Jerry. We thought he let John money, and he wasn't sending him back his title or anything, so he paid him because John goes, "Oh, I'll pay you. Don't worry."
This is another example of how irresponsible John is. This just gets the officer like frustrated.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's just me, but at this point in my life, having driven my entire life, having knowing what documentation you need to present to an officer during a traffic stop, I have it all right there in my glove compartment. No other nonsense is in my glove. It's the stuff you need. You have a center console for nonsense and all that. The glove, when my insurance cards come and you could print them, whatever it is, when it gets renewed, you take it out to your car right away. You get rid of the old one. The registration, you get a new one. You get rid of the old one. You put the new one in there. So when you get pulled over, everything is right there. It's less stress on everyone involved.
I hate to break it, Anthony, but in my 30 years of experience, your attitude represents about 20% of the population.
I have a clear plastic sleeve. The registration and insurance goes right in there, and it's there sitting on top.
Yeah.
I have a letter in a plastic bag that I put on the window that says, "I'm not driving, I'm traveling." You don't have to adhere to your rules, man.
Well, listen.
This road pirate's going to write you a ticket today, sir. I'm sorry about that. We're going to impede your travels. The Articles of Confederation are not going to help you now. You're out of luck.
All right, fascist.
Yeah.
Habeas corpus, Your Honor.
Habeas corpus.
What in my trunk?
And normally cops walk up to a car, there's smell of weeds, coming out. He's got cat shit and piss coming out of that thing. Can you roll your windows back up, sir?
Okay, go in my trunk.
No, you're not going to get out of the car. All right, John, I'll be back.
You know what would have been really funny,
to get
Shirley?
out of the car to check his trunk.
If he did recognize me, he'd be like, all right, John, I'll be right back. Be right back in a minute.
Sit tight.
North on a silver Mercedes.
This one's uncut and just race straight through. Only commentary from this idiot right here, me.
Hi there, Officer Carroll with Cape Coral Police. We just pulled you over. Your tag expired 6 months ago.
Yeah, I
Any
just moved here
reason-
from California. I got to go to the DMV. I just got my Florida driver's license.
Okay, so 6 months ago, and
Look at this guy. I mean, he talks about what a handsome, physically fit genius he is, and look at him. Well, you know the truth, John.
the reason why we didn't renew it?
Oh, I just got here. I was in California. I drove from...
Sir, so listen to me.
Yeah.
Back in April, when you were in California,
Yeah.
why didn't you renew your registration?
I wasn't asked to yet. I didn't get a thing in the mail yet.
You don't have to.
All right, but usually I'll get
License and registration.
My wife and my mother didn't take care of it for me because I'm a retard. And I don't mean to insult retarded people, but he would be an insult.
See your California registration.
I'm trying to see if I can add something.
He's waiting for this officer to recognize him. Famous Stuttering John. He even looked at it before he gave it to him, right?
No, that's a 2014 Toyota.
No, I haven't. Someone could be in my trunk. Okay, go in my trunk.
No, you're not going to get out of the car.
Okay, could be in my trunk.
All right, John, I'll be back.
Look in the back seat of his car. Look at the plastic junk hanging out of his trunk, junk in the trunk. And look at the back seat. It's packed full of shit.
All right, sir. Who's that back?
What? No, I'm just talking to my friend. He's a cop
All
out here.
right. So,
Do you know him?
all right, so this here is a citation
He's a cop. Do you know him? He doesn't know name, nothing. Oh, he's a cop. You know him. Oh, an asshole.
for having an expired tag for in a couple of days. It's going to be more than 6 months.
Okay.
Okay? Because why that's significant is it becomes, you get pulled over twice, and it could actually become criminal. All right? So, back when you got pulled over in April, you should have been told that your tag expired back then.
Oh, I got pulled over in April?
Yeah, you got a ticket.
For what?
I got pulled over in April for what? He's so... And he's not acting. He doesn't remember. He's stupid. His brain has got holes in it.
Remember?
Do I need to put you in for a driver's re-exam?
No, I just...
You don't remember? That's only 6 months ago, sir.
Yeah, I know.
60. He's got Alzheimer's already. He's got dementia, alcoholism, and drugs.
Well, I just moved here.
Well, I understand that. So
Yeah.
you should remember that you just moved here.
Okay.
However, back in April, you got pulled over for doing 66 miles an hour and opposed to 50 over here on Burn Store.
See, when he says, okay, it's like when Howard used to lecture him. He doesn't listen. He's just saying, okay. He doesn't remember. He's not going to remember any of this. He's not even listening.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So this here is a non-moving violation, okay?
Yeah.
So there's no points associated with this. So you need to go to the DMV now and make an appointment and get that registration transferred over to the state of Florida.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just take this to the DMV or no?
No, that's not good. That's a ticket.
Oh.
However, you need to bring your car down to the DMV so you get the registration transferred to the state of Florida
Okay. And
before it becomes 6 months old.
and how much is the ticket for?
So that one there's three ways you can take care of that. Option number is pay the fine of $113. Option number
It says it on the ticket, and Mr. Millionaire. Who cares? You're a millionaire. You don't care. $100, $200. So what? Cheapskate.
3 allows you to show that you fixed your registration by getting it registered in Florida within the 30 days and bring it to the DMV, and then you pay a court cost is all. Or option number 5 is like a court hearing. The court cost is like $10.
The only reason he took care of all this is because he didn't want to spend the money. Or he doesn't have it. I don't know.
Okay, so I just got to get everything done within 30 days, then take this, and then I just have to pay.
Well, you got to get your registration done way before then.
Yes, so I got to go there.
He just told you, if you don't get it done soon, it'll be over 6 months. It'll be worse.
And get the registration, and then take it, and then it'll be reduced to $10.
Correct.
All right, thank you.
All right. Good luck. Drive safe. Make sure we do the speed limit. Speed limit is 40 miles an hour, not 55 that you were doing.
I thought is it 45 or 40?
This here is 40.
Oh, okay.
So as you're new, well, not new because you've been here for at least 6 months that I know of.
No.
So, all right, let me talk.
I just moved in July.
Well, you got a ticket in August or in April.
I know, that's why I didn't remember.
So-
Like, not everyone.
Listen to me, Tom. Okay? The roads are 45 miles an hour.
Okay.
This road and that road right over there are 40 miles an hour.
Okay.
There are signs all over that say 40 miles an hour.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Same guy who can't negotiate a 4-way stop sign. That's what he went through when this officer stopped him. This dummy. Signs everywhere says 40, and he's doing 55. And he just got a moving violation recently.
45 is 45, not 55 either. Okay. Stop signs mean stop signs. Not California rolls right on through them like you did up in Diplomat. I've been behind you this entire time for 2 miles now.
Yes, I know.
All right, slow down.
You didn't know, stupid. So you see, a college graduate is so much smarter than everyone else. Supposedly graduate. We'll see.